Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Talent cum scholarship exam will be held on 14/4/2020 and 19/4/2020.
Kurinji Educational Institutions, CBSE and State Board, Namakkal.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Hello students, now we are discussing three-dimensional geometry. In three-dimensional geometry, we are discussing concept of planes. Okay. Next concept, equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes. Equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes. Nothing but family of planes concept we are discussing. Not only equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes, whether you have family of lines or family of circles. Okay. Now family of lines passing through intersection of two lines is first line plus lambda times of second line equal to 0. Family of circles passing through intersection of two circles is suppose first circle is S1 equal to 0 and second circle is S2 equal to 0. Then family of circles passing through intersection of these two circles is S1 plus lambda times of S2 equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, if pi 1 and pi 2 are two planes, okay, pi 1 and pi 2 are two planes, then family of planes passing through line of intersection of two planes is pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. Pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. Okay. Now let pi 1 and pi 2 be two planes with equations. First plane equation, pi 1 is r1 bar r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1. Okay, first plane equation is r bar dot n1 cap or n1 bar equal to d1, and second equation r bar dot n2 bar is equal to d2. Okay, pi 1 is what? Pi 1, what you can write, r bar dot n1 bar minus d1 equal to 0, and second plane equation pi 2 is equal to r bar dot n2 bar minus d2 equal to 0. Okay. Now equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes pi 1 and pi 2 is pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. Okay, that is what we get, r bar dot n1 bar minus d1 plus lambda times of r bar dot n2 bar minus d2 equal to 0. After simplification, what we get is equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes is r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Okay, it is nothing but pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. Okay, family of planes passing through intersection of two planes. Family of planes passing through intersection of line of intersection of two planes is pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. That we can write in vector form like this, r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. R bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Okay. Now here r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 is one plane equation, r bar dot n2 bar is equal to d2 is another plane equation. Then family of planes passing through intersection of these two planes is r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Okay, this represents equation of plane, vector equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes. Okay, passing through intersection of given planes. Now corresponding Cartesian form, okay. Now this plane equation only take r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 and r bar dot n2 bar equal to d2. These two plane equations only will take. Now here n1 bar I will consider as a1 a cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap, and n2 bar is a2 a cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap, and r bar is a position vector of any arbitrary point p x y z. So r bar is equal to what we can take, xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay, so what we have here r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. So r bar what it is, r bar xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap dot product with n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar. N1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is what? N1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is a1 a cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap plus lambda times of a2 a cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. That if you simplify, what we get, a1 plus lambda a2 a cap plus b1 plus lambda b2 j cap plus c1 plus lambda c2 k cap, okay, is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Now if you take dot product, so what we get, x into a1 plus lambda a2 plus y into b1 plus lambda b2 plus z into c1 plus lambda c2 is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. That if you write this side, minus d1 minus lambda d2 equal to 0. Okay, all terms with lambda and remaining terms without lambda I'll segregate. So how we'll get a1x plus b1y plus c1z minus d1 plus lambda times of a2x plus b2y plus c2z minus d2 equal to 0. This is nothing but equation of plane pi 1 in Cartesian form, equation of plane pi 2 in Cartesian form. So family of planes passing through intersection of two planes is pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. Here lambda is any real number. Okay, to find out the required plane equation uniquely, they will give some condition like required plane is passing through a certain point, or required plane is perpendicular to some other plane, something like that they will give. Okay, by using that condition we can find lambda value by substituting lambda value here, or here we get required plane equation. Okay, now we will discuss this concept with an example. Okay, we will discuss this concept with an example. Now here what thing we have to remember is family of planes passing through intersection of two planes is first plane plus lambda times of second plane equal to 0. That's it. Okay, first plane plus lambda times of second plane equal to 0. Okay, now example 20, find equation of plane passing through intersection of planes r bar dot I cap plus j cap plus k cap is equal to 6 and r bar dot 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equal to minus 5 and the point 1 1 1. So what is given here? Required plane equation is passing through line of intersection of two planes. But two lines intersect at a point, two planes intersect at a line. Okay, now what is given here? We have to find the equation of plane passing through intersection of these two planes, and passing through this point, Now if you observe here, now first plane and second plane given in vector form, what it is, r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 and r bar dot n2 bar equal to d2. So n1 bar is how much? N1 bar is I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and d1 is equal to how much? 6. R bar dot n2 bar is how much? 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and d2 is what? Minus 5. Okay, now if you compare these two given plane equations with r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 and r bar dot n2 bar equal to d2, we have n1 bar is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap, d1 is equal to 6, and n2 bar is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap, and d2 is equal to minus 5. Okay. Now equation of plane passing through intersection of planes r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 and r bar dot n2 bar equal to d2 is what it is: r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. R bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. So r bar dot, what is n1 bar? N1 bar is I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of n2 bar. N2 bar is what? 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. d1 is how much? 6 plus lambda d2. Lambda d2 is minus 5 lambda. So 6 plus minus 5 lambda is 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay. So what we have here, r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Now after simplification, r bar dot, here I, here 2 lambda I. So what we can write, 1 plus 2 lambda into I cap plus j cap plus 3 lambda j cap, nothing but 1 plus 3 lambda j cap, plus k cap plus 4 lambda k cap, nothing but 1 plus 4 lambda into k cap is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay, but this is a required equation of plane passing through intersection of first given two planes. Now here we have a parameter lambda. Lambda is real number. To find out lambda, what is given here? My required plane equation is passing through the point 1 comma 1 comma 1. So 1 comma 1 comma 1 is a point on the required plane. Okay, given required plane is passing through the point 1 comma 1 comma 1. So position vector of 1 comma 1 comma 1 is what? I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Okay, so position vector of that point I will consider as r bar is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Okay, now in place of r bar, by substituting I cap plus j cap plus k cap, so from 1 what we get, I cap plus j cap plus k cap dot product with 1 plus 2 lambda I cap plus 1 plus 3 lambda j cap plus 1 plus 4 lambda k cap is equal to 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay, now take dot product. Now dot product of these two, I dot 1 plus 2 lambda I is what? 1 plus 2 lambda. Now this is nothing but j dot 1 plus 3 lambda j cap is nothing but 1 plus 3 lambda plus k cap dot product with 1 plus 4 lambda k cap is 1 plus 4 lambda is equal to right hand side 6 minus 5 lambda. Okay, so how much here? 2 plus 3 5 plus 4 9 lambda. This minus 5 lambda comes to this side, plus 5 lambda, 9 plus 5 14 lambda, 1 plus 1 plus 1 3. Okay, 3 comes to this side, 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, 14 lambda is equal to 3, lambda is equal to 3 by 14. Okay, lambda is equal to 3 by 14. Now by substituting this lambda value in equation 1, we get the required vector equation of plane. So by substituting lambda is equal to 3 upon 14 in equation 1, okay, what we get, r bar dot 1 plus 2 lambda I cap, 1 plus 2 lambda is nothing but 6 by 14 into I cap plus 1 plus 3 lambda, 1 plus 3 lambda is how much? 9 by 14. Okay, 1 plus 9 by 14 j cap plus 1 plus 4 lambda, 1 plus 4 lambda, nothing but 12 by 14 k cap. Now equal to right hand side 6 minus 5 lambda, 6 minus 5 lambda is 15 by 14. Okay, so r bar dot, if you take here LCM, how much? 14, no? So nothing but 20 by 14 I cap plus 23 by 14 j cap plus 26 by 14 k cap is equal to right hand side, if you take LCM 6 into 14 minus 15. Okay, how much? What we get? 69 by 14. Okay, now if you take LCM is 14, no? Both sides 14 cancel, so what we get? Required final answer, required equation of plane in vector form is r bar dot product with 20 a cap plus 23 j cap plus 26 k cap is equal to 69, okay, which is vector equation of plane, which is the vector equation of plane. Okay, now corresponding Cartesian form also will write. Now to write Cartesian form, now we'll take some arbitrary point on the plane. Let px comma y comma z be any arbitrary point on the plane with position vector. Position vector of x y z is r bar is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Now from 2, by substituting in place of r bar xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, okay, so xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap dot product with the 20 a cap plus 23 j cap plus 26 k cap is equal to 69. So what we get final answer as a 20x plus 23y plus 26z is equal to 69. Okay, 20x plus 23y plus 26z is equal to 69. This is the Cartesian equation of the plane. Okay, equation of plane passing through intersection of two planes is pi 1 plus lambda pi 2 equal to 0. When it is given in vector form, r bar dot n1 bar plus lambda n2 bar is equal to d1 plus lambda d2. Okay, to find out lambda, they will give some condition. Here in this problem, example 20, what is the condition given? Required plane is passing through the point 1 comma 1 comma 1. Okay, so position vector of that point is I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Now in place of r bar, if I take I cap plus j cap plus k cap, so what we got, lambda value is equal to 3 upon 14. Substituting lambda value back in equation 1, we got plane equation as r bar dot 20 a cap plus 23 j cap plus 26 k cap is equal to 69. This is a vector form. To get corresponding Cartesian form, in place of r bar write xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So we'll get required equation of plane in vector form, Cartesian form as 20x plus 23y plus 23z is equal to 69. Okay, next concept, coplanarity of two lines. Coplanarity of two lines means to check whether two given lines are coplanar or not. Two given lines are coplanar or not. Okay, now if you see how we can give an example. Now if you see on floor you have tiles, okay, in between there are some lines. Now all these lines lying in the floor, okay, now these are all coplanar lines. Okay, now to check whether two given lines are coplanar or not. To check whether the given lines are coplanar or not. Okay, now let two given lines be r bar is equal to a1 plus lambda b1 bar and r bar is equal to a2 bar plus mu b2 bar. What it is meaning? First line is passing through the point E, whose position vector is a1 bar, and first line is parallel to the vector b1 bar. Okay, now second line is passing through the point B, whose position vector is a2 bar, and it is parallel to the vector b2 bar. Okay, suppose these two lines are coplanar. Suppose this is the plane and these two lines are L1 and L2 are in this plane. Okay, A is a point and B is a point. AB bar, point minus point always gives vector, no? Point minus point always gives vector because you get direction as well as magnitude. Okay, so AB bar is what? AB bar is nothing but OB bar minus OA bar, where OB bar is A2 bar and OA bar is A1 bar. So AB bar is equal to what? A2 bar minus A1 bar. Okay, AB bar is A2 bar minus A1 bar. Okay, that is one thing. Now, first line is parallel to the vector b1 bar, second line is parallel to the vector b2 bar. Okay, now cross product of b1 bar and b2 bar, gives a vector which is perpendicular to the plane generated by b1 bar and b2 bar. Okay, suppose this line and this line are lying in this plane. Okay, now b1 bar cross b2 bar gives a vector perpendicular to the plane generated by b1 bar and b2 bar. So b1 bar cross b2 bar is perpendicular to the vector ab bar. Okay, so two lines are coplanar if AB bar is perpendicular to B1 bar cross B2 bar. Now here first line is passing through the point A with the position vector A1 bar and line is parallel to the vector B1 bar. Okay, second line passing through the point B with the position vector A2 bar and this line is parallel in the direction of vector B2 bar. Okay, now AB bar, point minus point always gives a vector. AB bar is A2 bar minus A1 bar. Okay, now B1 bar cross B2 bar, it is a vector perpendicular to the plane generated by B1 bar and B2 bar. Means if these two are coplanar, what it is meaning? B1 bar cross B2 bar is perpendicular to the vector AB bar. Okay, if these two lines are coplanar, B1 bar, B2 bar and AB bar are coplanar. So B1 bar cross B2 bar is perpendicular to the plane. So B1 bar cross B2 bar is perpendicular to AB bar. Okay, now these two vectors are perpendicular, means the dot product is 0. Now AB bar is what? A2 bar minus A1 bar perpendicular to B1 bar cross B2 bar. Okay, now two vectors perpendicular means their dot product is 0. So A2 bar minus A1 bar dot product with B1 bar cross B2 bar is 0. This is a required condition. Okay, two lines R bar is equal to A1 bar plus lambda B1 bar and R bar is equal to A2 bar plus mu B2 bar are coplanar if A2 bar minus A1 bar dot product with B1 bar cross B2 bar is equal to 0. Okay, now if you observe here, we have dot product as well as a cross product. Okay, A2 bar minus A1 bar dot product with B1 bar cross B2 bar. But this is nothing but scalar triple product. Now corresponding Cartesian form I'll write. Scalar triple product means determinant. Okay, now suppose first line is passing through the point A with position vector A1 bar. So if you consider this point in coordinates form, okay, x1 y1 z1 and B as x2 y2 z2. Okay, and direction of first line is parallel to vector B1 bar. Now if you consider a B1 bar in point form as direction ratios of vector B1 bar as A1 B1 C1 and direction ratios of vector B2 bar as A2 B2 C2. Now given equations in Cartesian form, given line equations in Cartesian form, what we can write? X minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1 and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. Okay, now first line is passing through the point x1 y1 z1 and direction ratios a1 b1 c1. Okay, and second line passing through the point x2 y2 z2 and this line is parallel to the vector whose direction ratios are a2 b2 c2. So these two lines are coplanar if and only if a2 minus a1, okay, a2 bar minus a1 bar is what? x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Okay, next a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 z2, this determinant is equal to 0. Okay, two lines are coplanar when they are given in Cartesian form. Condition is x2 minus determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2 is equal to 0. Okay, now example 21, we'll discuss one problem on this model. Example 21, show that the lines x plus 3 upon minus 3 is equal to y minus 1 by 1 is equal to z minus 5 by 5. Okay, this is one line, and x plus 1 by minus 1, y minus 2 by 2 is equal to z minus 5 by 5 are coplanar. Okay, we have to show that these two lines are coplanar lines. But these two given in Cartesian form. Now if you compare these two lines with x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1 and x minus x2 by a2 is equal to y minus y2 by b2 is y minus y2 by b2 is equal to z minus z2 by c2. So what we have in place of x1 y1 z1, we have minus 3 1 5 x1 y1 z1. Okay, in place of a1 b1 c1 what we have? Minus 3 1 5. Okay, minus 3 1 5. Now similarly x2 y2 z2, now x2 y2 z2 are minus 1 2 5 and a2 b2 c2 minus 1 to 5. Okay. Now we'll consider the determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2. Okay, this is equal to x2 minus x1, minus 1 minus half minus plus 3. Okay, minus 1 plus 3 is what? 2. Okay, y2 minus y1, 2 minus 1 1, z2 minus z1, 5 minus 5 0, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2. Okay, now if you calculate this determinant, 2 into first row first column close, 1 into 5 5, minus 2 into 5 10. Okay, so minus 5, 2 into minus 5 minus 10, this is minus 10 minus, okay, first row second column close, minus 3 into 5 minus 15 plus 5, minus 15 plus 5 minus 10, so minus half minus plus 10. Okay, so minus 10 plus 10 is 0. Okay, now whenever determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 is 0, two lines are coplanar lines. So given lines are coplanar lines. Okay, next, after this next concept is angle between planes. Actually for this year, angle between two lines and angle between two planes and angle between line and plane, this concept is deleted. So anyhow we'll discuss, okay, roughly we'll discuss angle between two planes. It is nothing but angle between their normals. Angle between two planes is nothing but angle between their normals. Okay, now if theta is angle between the planes, r bar dot n1 bar equal to d1 and r bar dot n2 bar equal to d2, then cos theta is equal to, normal to the first plane is n1 bar and normal to the second plane is n2 bar. Okay, angle between these two normals gives angle between the planes. So cos theta is equal to modulus of n1 bar dot n2 bar upon magnitude of n1 bar into n2 bar. Okay, this is angle between two planes. Cos theta is equal to magnitude of n1 bar dot n2 bar upon magnitude of n1 into magnitude of n2. Okay, now two planes are coplanar. Sorry, two planes are perpendicular. What it is meaning? Perpendicular means angle between them is 90 degrees. Angle between them 90 degrees means numerator cos 90 0. So numerator has to positive, that is n1 bar dot n2 bar has to be 0. Okay, two planes are perpendicular if n1 bar dot n2 bar is 0. Okay, now two planes are parallel to one another if n1 and n2 are parallel to each other, means one vector is some scalar multiple of other vector. Suppose n1 is equal to 2 times of n2. Suppose n1 is equal to minus 1 by 2 times of n2. In such case, two planes are parallel to each other. Okay, now if you write in Cartesian form, okay, let two planes be a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2 and theta be the angle between these two planes, then cos theta is equal to angle between the normals. Here normals, direction ratios of normal of plane 1 are a1 b1 c1 and direction ratios of normal plane 2 are a2 b2 c2, angle between these two. So cos theta is equal to modulus of a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 upon magnitude of this one will take my first normal, that is square root of a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square into square root of a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Now two planes are perpendicular to each other if a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0, and two planes are parallel to each other if their direction ratios, okay, their normals direction ratios are parallel, that is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Okay, now this is angle between two planes is nothing but angle between their normals. Okay, I will conclude up to here. We will continue remaining concepts in next class. Thank you.